I have been working on just, again, trying to get everything situated in the house, organizing, and focusing on creating routines for the kids. I think that's something that I just am really short on. So I went to Amazon. I was going to do this. I was going to go to Target. I was going to go down into Glenville and see what I could find in the line of a whiteboard, but I ended up shopping from Amazon and I found this magnetic dry erase board. So my thought process is, for the kitchen, I'm going to put this, it's magnetic, I'm going to put it on the refrigerator and create the kitchen routine, which is something I want my kids to know that, you know, at the end of every day, the sink should be wiped down and shined. Fly lady, you okay, kiddo? Okay, fly lady coming out here. Shine the sink every night at the end of the night. Kitchen should be swept every night and then at least mopped a couple times a week. And I think that's something that the kids, I know what I'm doing, but I haven't taught my kids that. So I want to create a routine for both my kids, for myself, for Art, for you, just in case, you know, something ever happened that they would have these routines to follow into. So I'm going to put this up on the refrigerator. We're going to see how it works. I'm sort of leery that it might stain, dry erase markers might stain it because I've had problems with whiteboards getting stained, but we're going to give it a shot. See if this works and put this routine into place, and well, hopefully in a month or so I can say yes, that was very successful. That's my goal, at least. And this is the company that I ended up using, Preferred Green. This is not a sponsored post. It's just I did some research on Amazon and decided this was, well, what I was going to try. I'll put the link for it down in the description below if you guys want to check it out for yourself. But here we have the refrigerator here, and we sort of use the refrigerator as our central station. This is Art's daily to-do list. You guys have been watching a while, you know that's his daily to-do list. This weekly menu has not worked well. It's actually peeling up, and that did not work out. I have my menu planning book that works a lot better than that. So I'm going to take that down. And then this was some incentives that we were doing with the kids, but we're not doing that anymore, so I'll pull that down. And Peter, this actually needs to go in your room. This is Peter's Hardy Boy reading list of all the Hardy Boy books that he's been reading and he's keeping track. So it came in a roll like that, and it also has some, whoopsies, dropped it.
Fun, Mommy.
It has smiley faces?
Smiley faces. And then we have a magnetic little eraser. And then it also came with
Markers.
3 markers. And I think these are magnetic too.
They are magnetic.
Yay!
What are these things? These look like
Free erasers. Yeah. Yes. And what would you like to know for today, Peter?
I'd like to know that I don't know.
You don't know. Okay. Just put those up there for now.
Can I open up these and see what they see if there's any?
You can go ahead and open those.
I'd like to know what the news is.
There's a couple different types. Just a plain old smiley face.
Are they all smileys or no?
A frowny face.
Oh, a frowny face.
A goofy face. A medium face. A smiley face. And then just I don't know what that's
happy
called.
Face.
What would that be called?
What is that? A blushing face.
Peter loves to blush.
I'm not sure if that might just be able to go right over there.
It's a magnet.
It is. It's a magnet like that. And then I'm going to get washi tape, and I'm going to write down a list of what we want and the things we need to do every night. looks like it's done for now. If I come up with anything else, I will add it to here. But I have wiped down the stove, wipe out the sinks, wash all counters, wash the dining room table, sweep the kitchen, put all dishes away, then put dishcloths in the laundry and put out a clean one. This is a big one for us. We can accumulate so many dishcloths in just one day. I've counted up to 6 or 7 because the kids don't, the kids get new ones out instead of using what's in the sink. So this is a big one that I really would like to see done. And the other one that is probably our hardest one is wash the dining room table. We have no problems cleaning it off, but for some reason, washing it always seems to be a problem. So these are just the things that I want done every night before we finish the kitchen. My thought process, I have Sunday through Saturday that the kids can either do check marks, they can put their initials here if they want, and then after we've done everything, we can give ourselves a check mark at the bottom. So we'll see how it works. This is my thought process, and then I've got the markers here. This is our emergency light. If you guys have an Ocean State job lots around you, they had these, I think it was last year, for like $3. And then they had, it was on sale on top of that. I think I got 40% off on top of that. And this is what I just always keep here. I tell the kids, do not remove this light just in case we ever need it for emergencies. This isn't really coming through. That's red. And then it has just like a flashlight, and then it has the blinking ability. And so this is like my emergency light. If the power goes out, the kids always know that we have an emergency light right on our refrigerator that if we need it, we can use it. So that's why that's here. It's just one of those safety things. And I'm gonna call that good. I have my grocery shopping list, so the kids, if they know if they run out of anything, they just throw it on my list here. And we will see how well this works. The really one big takeaway I have about the whole sad situation with Andrea Mills is just how short life is and how important as a mom it is for me to train my children in just daily household routines. So if something were to happen, they could pick up and they could continue on, and Art wouldn't have these struggles. So this is just sort of my attempt for the kitchen. I'm not sure if I'm going to end up doing this throughout the house, if we're going to just do this for 30 days. They say it takes 21 days to create a habit. So I'm not sure how long we're going to do this, but it's a start. Let's just put it that way. So I wanted to do a quick, maybe not so quick, follow-up on how did this system actually work, because I want to be able to show you guys something but then give you a follow-up to say, hey, this works, or no, it doesn't. So this is just a quick update on how it works. There it is on my refrigerator. And well, you'll notice that it's pretty empty. And the problem is, if you follow me on Instagram or on Facebook, you know that I had asked you guys, what should I do? Because when I put the dry erase markers here and I had my list here, it inevitably got erased. And Mr. D, what do you have to say about the chart? There we go. So back to my chart here. My biggest problem was because I wrote everything in dry erase, it did just that, it erased. So the other question that I'd like to answer is, how well did this whiteboard hold up to the marks of dry erase markers? And I'll tell you, I used this for probably 4 straight weeks, and it was used every single day. And look at that, it is still just as white as ever. So the quality of this whiteboard is amazing. The fault just lies in the lady who was trying to execute that plan. Now, that being said, Art and I, in the past 3 months, since we started doing that, which really, because it kept getting erased, became an exercise in futility. Some of you guys did tell me to try, are they wet erase markers? I think that's what it is. I have not gotten to getting any of those to try it, so I am not giving up on this system at all. I think it's a great system, and I think it would work. It's just the execution part, which being me, the mother, having to have the right tools, which needs to be something I don't want to have to write down every single day or every single week what needs to be on that list because it got erased. So a little bit of a learning curve there. However, we have started doing something new. Well, it's not really new. We've been doing this pretty much for 3 months, and that is, you're wondering, what is the ROD? That is the abbreviation for room of the day. So you saw in the video a little earlier that Art had a list of every day, every room was assigned a day of the month. Yep, there it is. It's still here, still on the side. A lot of the kids have memorized it pretty well. But this is, you can see, like the 26th is the barn, the 4th is the dining room. So every day of the month has a specific room. That's where this came in. So today is the basement day, and we need to sweep the stairs, neaten the workbench. And on the 3rd floor, we have to pick up 100 items and then neaten bags. This system has been working fairly well, primarily to the diligence of Art. He has been really been key to keeping this going in the family, and it seems to be working pretty well. Right now the kids all are sick, so we're taking a few days off from this, but this is what we do every night. He takes my whiteboard, takes my colored markers, and he writes down the list, what needs to be done. We keep this on the piano. If you watch our daily vlogs, you'll actually see this perched on the piano and just kind of keeps us on target. A lot of this the kids know how to do. They don't have to do it. But hand in hand with this, we've also been doing something called Sandman. And that's the abbreviation for see a need, meet a need. Sandman. And we've been trying to teach our kids that when you see a need, and if you are within your ability and capability to do it, then do it instead of waiting for someone else to do it. So that's see a need, meet a need, and that isn't just in our own home, that's everywhere you go, and generally in life. If you see a need, you should be the one to meet the need if you have the ability. And so that's the other thing. Along with the room of the day, we're trying to teach the kids, if you see a toy out that another child has abandoned, it takes 2 seconds, pick it up. Or if you see a pair of socks that have been done in the laundry, take the pair of socks, run it up to that person's bedroom if you're heading that way. You know, just trying to really help the kids have the initiative to working together, to keeping this home a peaceful place, a tidy place, so it never ever gets bad. This goes hand in hand with what you saw earlier in this video about me doing this. Many of you commented about the date of this video, or actually the video prior to this with me doing my deep cleaning of the kitchen, and yes, the passing of Andrea Mills did inspire all of this. We just realized how short life really is, and the need for the children to be able to be responsible, eventually responsible adults in life. And that means teaching them within our home right now how to be a team player. So that's the update. Love the whiteboard. If you're looking for one, great price, great product, love it. I will put my affiliate Amazon link down below so you can check out the one I got exactly. And other than that, we're going to continue on using it if I can get those wet erase markers and see if that works a little bit better. Thanks so much for watching. If you start sandmanning with your kids, I would love to hear how it goes with you, because we mentioned it to some of the folks at our church, and it's kind of becoming known as the Sandman or the see a need, meet a need that actually everyone needs to do, adults, old and young alike. So let me know how you guys are sandmanning. Maybe we should create a hashtag Sandman, and then we can see where it goes. All right, guys, hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks so much for watching. Share this video. Let me know in the comments if it's been helpful, and we'll see you for our next video. Bye.